Good morning. It is Wednesday and I'm getting ready to open the new week. I hope you noticed a change on Moodle this week. I added these completion tabs. That was a suggestion that I got from, I think it was Candace, on the reflection post about the course. Thought that was a really good point. I like that because I know I have lots and lots of things each week and it's nice to be able to mark it and know that you've done it. So I hope you're liking that. If not, let me know. So last week you finished up the linear and exponentials unit. You were to submit this practical practice. I hope you watched my video because I basically walked you through and helped you get that set up. I also warned you that this week we have a proctor test. To my knowledge, only one person set up their appointment, but that's the information's here. So this week, let's finish up last week. So you had to submit your practical practice. I have a date issue right there. I see that's supposed to be Tuesday. I'll be honest, that is going to take me a while to grade. So it'll probably be, I don't know, at least a week before I get that graded. You were to complete task 27 and you were to set up your proctor appointment. Okay. So let's go to this week, week 11. Haven't opened it yet. That's why it says hidden from students. I'm making my video now. You're going to take your proctor test. This is the second of 3 proctor tests. The first proctor test was the ratios, rates, units, and proportions unit that we started out the course with. This is the second proctor test, and the third and final proctor test will be the final exam. Now, while I'm discussing proctor tests, I don't think everyone understands how the grades are set up in this course. So I want to go to our ICR. Here it is. See if I can move my screen over. There we go. All right, this is our ICR. It's loaded in the first block of Moodle, but I want to talk to you about the grading. Okay, right here, this is extremely important, and I do not think that everyone in this class understands where your grade is coming from. So 5% of your grades are discussion boards. That is not a lot, but if you have 100s there, it gives you a nice boost. 5% of your grade of zeros is going to really affect your grade negatively, but 5% of your grade with 100s, which discussion boards, there's absolutely no reason anyone should not have 100 for discussion boards, and many of you do not. That's just a personal choice you made. But discussion boards are only 5% of your grade. Homework is 20% of your grade. What is homework? Homework are your weekly tasks on My Open Math. That is what we consider homework. 20% of your grade are the practical practice assignments. I think this is our third or fourth. Those are like paper assignments that I have linked on Moodle and that you have to submit and turn in. So that's where you're getting your practical practice. I try to do 1 per unit. I think I missed 1 unit, but that counts 20% of your grade as well. Unproctored tests. So those are tests like the probability test, which just take it at home, use whatever resources you have available. Same thing for the midterm. The midterm was an unproctored test. That is also 20% of your grade. Okay, so we've got 5%, which is not a lot, 20, 20, 20. Those are equal. But the majority of your grade in Math 143 W1 with Leslie Smith as your instructor comes from the proctored test. We're only going to have 3. And you see right here, it's 35% of your grade. So if you think about it, let's see if I can write on this. Okay, it's not letting me write. But 35% divided by 3 means that each of those 3 proctor tests is a little bit more than 10% of your grade, pushing 12%. If you have failed the proctored test, it will be nearly impossible to pass based on the other percentages. Okay, because 65% of your grade is not proctored, 35% of your grade is. So I wanted to go over that. I do not think you understand that because, you're not going to pass this class on discussion boards. You're not going to pass this class just by doing your weekly task. You're going to have to pass the proctored test, and there are 3. So I'm going over this to kind of stress to you how extremely important this week is. So let's go back to our week. See if I can find it. Oh, that's not it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So you're going to take your proctor test. You have 2 attempts. That's important. I just went over with you how vitally crucial this grade is to your success in this course. You have 2 attempts. If you take it the first time and you're not happy with it, you can take it again. It has to be proctored in both settings. You would have to take it and turn around and take it again. You have 60 minutes to complete the test. I might have to extend that since I gave you 2 attempts. So I'll extend that to an hour and a half. You can use a handheld calculator and you can use a clean sheet of paper, 1 sheet of paper with your handwritten notes. Okay. If you have any questions, actually I'm going to keep that at 60 minutes. It's 60 minutes per attempt. So 60 minutes for your first attempt, 60 minutes for your second attempt. If you have any questions, let me know. Here's the test right here. If you click on it, let's see. You have to have a password, so you can see that over here. It looks like it has 18 questions. Actually, I gave you an hour and 30 minutes, so it's a little bit longer than I said. I thought so I need to change that. By the time you see this video, I probably will have fixed that. So there's your proctoring information. You also need to post on the discussion board. I decided to go with something light this week. The best discussion board we've had thus far, well, 2, was the introductory post and the multiple intelligence post. People don't want to talk about math, and I get that. Like, that's not engaging. So I decided this week, since we have the proctor test, to give you something that was a little bit lighter. There is absolutely no one that cannot participate in this post, and it's just fun. So we're going to talk about holidays. There that is. And then we also are starting a new section. It is not that challenging. It'll be a breath of fresh air. It's on mean, median, mode, and range. So if you'll print those notes and watch those videos, you have 1 task on MyOpenMath. Okay? So let's recap because it's a big week. Number 1, take your proctor test. I cannot stress to you how important that is. Number 2, complete task 31 on MyOpenMath, mean, median, and mode. And number 3, post to the holiday discussion board. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, it's going to take me a little while to get that practical practice graded. All 3 of my classes did the same assignment. And as you know, it's pretty long. So it's going to take me a long time to get, 60 some practical practices graded. Have a great week.